One more thing I wanted to acknowledge, okay? Because I seen a couple. I talked last week about photographer leaving, and the photographer that left only charged $250, and apparently the headline was like the photographer left because they didn't get fed and they deleted all the pictures and all that. And I explained what happened and everything, and then I talked about how you got to charge what you're worth and everything because you're going to be working with clients that won't value your service, right? I want to expand on that. Because even Mike Farino from DJ Idea Sharing, he's a founder of DJ Idea Sharing, brought this up. And that's inflation. He asked, if anybody's raising their prices. And I want to give you my opinion on this. And I'm not getting political, okay? You can point your finger at whoever you want, all right? Whoever's causing this. Lots of causes to this, okay? Not going to get into that. I'm not I'm no expert on that stuff. All I know is that prices are genuinely going up, okay? A half a pack of bacon is $7 now, My gas over here is about $3.50, and I know in some parts of the country it's up to $5 a gallon, which is over double what we were paying only a year ago, okay? And that's like the biggest part of it, plus everything else. Even like I just bought a Chauvet Nimbus. It's $1,400 now. It used to be $1,000 all day. I paid $1,400 for Chauvet Nimbus. Our equipment's going up. Gas is up. Food, everything, living, everything is going up across the board. All on average right now, when I Googled shit, it was 5.3%. That's our inflation in the United States right now. And I don't know if your country's experiencing inflation, whatever, but this is real, people. And in my opinion, if you're not raising your prices, you're goofy. Many DJs are already pricing themselves close to what DJs were making in the 80s when everything was a tenth of what it costs now, When I interviewed Mike Walter months back, he said, we were $600. That's what they charged in the late 80s, early 90s. $600. And there's still DJs who charge that. I said in my last week's show that you should not be under $1,500. You should not be under $1,500 to do a wedding under any circumstance, okay? And I got comments like this. This guy, Nick, what utter rubbish. The fee is completely irrelevant in this scenario. This is a perfect case of cutting off your nose to spite your face. This photographer will never get work again. I work as a DJ for far less than what you are quoting, and I have very reputable clients. So I was quoting $1,500. I said nobody should charge under $1,500. And he said he's working for far less. Far less. Why? I don't care how reputable your clients are. Why? We all as a collective need to raise our prices. We have to cover our gas. We have to cover just living is more expensive now. Okay? $600 isn't a whole lot of money now. You can make that in a week on minimum wage. And having a skilled job, we shouldn't be, you know what I mean? You should be able to make a lot more than minimum wage, in a weekend. A lot more. Okay? 600 is literally like our minimum wage here is $12 an hour. That's like almost $600 a week before taxes. Nobody who cares and has talent should be charging less than $1,500. You just shouldn't, okay? You just shouldn't. And if you're scared to raise your prices, take comfort in that everywhere else is raising their prices because that's what inflation is. Everything else is going up. So if your prices go up, people are going to be like, I'm not booking you. They're just going to be like, well, that's because everything else is going up, so this must be going up too. People accept it. At SCE, we raised all of our prices on average around 16 to 18%. Okay? I raised my initial cost price $500. If you guys want to know, it's public knowledge. It's on our website, okay? My starting rate now for a wedding is $32.50. I charge $550 for the ceremony production, and I charge $250 for the cocktail hour production. All the lighting, everything else is extra. A la carte, you can add a la carte, and that's what I charge, okay? That's it. That's how much it is. And people are paying it. And there's a lot that goes into that and everything, and it's too much to get into now. But regardless, if we can get that, you guys can get well over $1,500 in my opinion. But at the very least, I get it. Markets are different. I'm in a way different market where people will pay more money, right? Everything's more expensive in New Jersey and New York. So I get that. But even in your market, I don't care where the prices are, $1,500 should be the minimum. Trust me, you will get it and you will thank me. I've had many DJs hit me up about pricing, and I said, just raise your price, just do it. Ask. Just ask and you will receive. Trust me. They go and do it. They come back. Oh my God, Nick, I just booked this wedding for this much. I can't believe it. I'm like, no shit, because you're worth it, because you're undervaluing yourself. I've never had one person who talked to me about price, raise their price and not get it. Not one. So I'm just here to tell you that you're worth it, okay? All you DJs out there, you're worth it. Do it. Raise your pricing. We got to survive out here in these streets, people, and it's getting expensive. It's a damn fact, okay?